How's it going, guys? This is Sal the Barber from Legendary Barbershop in Lodi, California. Today I'm going to be doing a demonstration of a bald fade. These clippers that are in my hand right now are the Babyliss FX Gold Edition. As you can see, the lever, and this is going to be for the blending of the hair. These next clippers that are in my hand right now are going to be the Babyliss FX Gold Edition also. Skeletons. As you can see, the blade is a lot more shown, so you can see you actually hit those edges just right. This next setup right here that I'm gonna be showing you guys is my everyday use of all my haircuts. I'm only gonna be using probably my Babyliss FX Gold Editions today though. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna be moving on to the debulking phase. This is the number 2 guard made by Wahl. I like using these on my Magic Clips, also my Babyliss FX Gold Editions. They're very universal and they're very smooth with the clipper. So right now I'm showing you guys the guideline that I'm going to be doing around my client's head using the number 2, the lever closed. I'm going to be speeding up the process right now just so make this a little bit faster for you guys, but I'm going to be cleaning up all the way around evenly. Alright guys, I'm going to be finishing up this debulking phase. I'm going to be moving on to the 0 guideline. This is going to be the bald fade section. It makes it easier to blend out that last line. So I'm going to be starting from the temple to the other temple, right below my debulking section. I'm going to be dropping the fade, as you can see right now, and all the way through, making sure it's nice and clean. Once I do that, I'm going to be moving on to the next section. But right now, just taking that 0 to that guideline all the way around to the other side. Alright guys, the next step I'm going to be doing is going to be half of a half. Not the lever all the way open, but right in between that. I'm going to be doing a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch above that guideline I've been doing. I'm going to be going all the way from temple to temple, the same steps that I did before. And once I finish that, I'm going to go into the number 1 guard. This is the number 1 guard, and I'm going to have the lever closed. I'm going to be doing right above that line that I just showed you guys previously. As you can see, lever closed. I'm going to be doing a 1/2 inch above that line. And as you can see, there's a very faint line. I'm going to be showing you guys how to take that out next. But right now, you're going to be doing the number 1 guard closed from temple to temple, following that guideline that you did previously. Once I finish this, I'm gonna be going to the open lever. That's gonna be 1.5, and you can see I'm still blending with that scoop motion, and I'm not scooping in, I'm going outward towards me. Once I do that, then I'm gonna be going to the 1/2 guard, and I'm gonna be showing you guys how to take that bottom line out right there. Alright guys, this next step I'm going to be doing the 1/2 guard, also Wahl guard. I'll be doing all the way closed, lever closed, and as you can see I'm going to be taking out that bottom line. Continue taking that line out little by little, don't go up too high. As you can see, I'm flicking my wrist. My lever's still closed, and I'm gonna keep going all the way through around the head. Once I continue that process, as you can see, I'm gonna be opening my lever 1/2 of my 1/2. So not fully open, and I'm gonna go right above that line I was just taking out. Make sure you don't go too high, because you do have that line that goes up to that 1.5 guard. So you want to stay right below that, which goes right into your 1. So when you open your 1/2 guard all the way open, That's equivalent to doing a 1. So you don't want to go that high. Use your corners on edges that you, sections that you see that are a little darker than others. You can see little sections that you won't be able to take off going full guard. Use the corners. The next step right here, I'm gonna be going clipper over comb. As you can see, I'm gonna be demonstrating clipper over comb technique that I do, and I'm gonna be taking out that bulk that goes into the man bun, all the way closed. I open up the lever just a little bit, just so it gives me like a nice smooth blend. And as you can see, I'm gonna be going around his head and pulling the comb out slightly, not to the scalp, but slightly out. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna have a fade transition outward, nice blend smoothly into his man bun. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be showing you this. There's a guideline right there I'm showing you, and that's that 1.5. That's in between that 1.5 and the 2. So what I grab is that 1.5 white guard or universal guard. I know there's yellow guards or purple. There's a bunch of different colors. This is the white universal guard. I like using. I call it an eraser, which I like using to take out that last line. And as you can see right now, I opened it all the way, and I'm gonna be flicking my wrist outward towards me, not towards him, but towards me. And what that's gonna do is gonna be flicking right into that 2 guard. And you're gonna continue on, taking out any little line that you see, and going from there. Once I do all that, I'm gonna be closing my lever, and I'm gonna be taking out that last faint line. You could barely see it in this video, but I'm gonna be closing the lever all the way, and I'm gonna be doing that. So as you can see, I did that 1/2 section. Now you see his beard. You never want to leave somebody's beard like that, walking out like that. Obviously, a client could not want his beard touched up. Recommend it. Worst, they're gonna be like, no, don't do it. But you know what? It's your work going out that door, and I would say, if you can, blend it out. It's gonna be the same technique, but going in a downward motion. Same technique. So I did it closed, and now I opened it, and I'm going downward, blending the same way, just going downward on it. I'm gonna grab my 1 guard, and then I'm gonna be having it closed also. As you can see, I'm gonna close the lever, and I'm gonna be blending it downward. And then after that, I'm gonna open it up, and I'm gonna flick it right back out, blending it to what his beard is right now. So once I finish his beard, I'm moving on to the back of his crown, his section of the back of his head. I'm gonna be doing it 1/2 guard open. As you can see right now, I'm gonna show you the demonstration on how to open the lever. What I'm gonna be doing is 1/2 of the 1/2. I'm not gonna open it all the way, but I'm gonna open it 1/2. And as you can see, I'm gonna do that very faint guideline. And it's not, as you can see, it's not gonna make it's not gonna create a big line in his fade. But I'm gonna do that all the way through, but I'm just showing you in sections right now. So I'm gonna continue on doing that. And as we did before, I grabbed that 1 guard, and I'm gonna show you again. I'm gonna show it closed all the way, and I'm gonna do another guideline. When I say guideline, I'm not gonna create really hard line in this blend. I'm always flicking it outward towards me. I'm not gonna go into his head. Once you do that, you're gonna create a hard line. It's gonna make it even harder to come out. So as you can see, it's gonna create a very faint line from that 1/2 guard to the 1 guard, and this right in between, which is gonna be the 1/2 guard open. Right now I'm doing the 1 guard open, and I'm gonna be blending into that 1.5 to 2 guard I had. So right now I'm gonna be blending outward And that motion, I'm still creating that same motion, and I'm following the blend that I created on the right side of his head. Stay with that motion that you've been doing, the same way that I showed you in the first section. Next step, I'm gonna be grabbing that half guard, right? And then I'm gonna be closing it all the way. And I'm gonna be taking that last line that I'm showing you right here. Just like I said, you're gonna be blending it outward motion. You never really wanna go digging into that blend. Flicking it out, just keep flicking your wrist, and it's gonna be taking it out nicely. So right now I'm going to show you a line right now. Not a lot of people would really see this if they're beginners or not. But I'm showing this line to show you that you can take out a line if you see it. Right now I just close my lever. Not all the way, but really close to being all the way closed. I'm going to be just taking out that last line that's going into the half guard. It might have been for me just going from my line, from the 0 line. But I'm going to be taking that line. I'm going to be using corners. As you can see, I'm using the full blade right now. But if you see anything that you want to touch up, you could even hit the corners, and the corners is gonna be taking out that blend, that line, as we say. I'm gonna be going clip over comb again on the top part of his blend. It's going right into that too. As you can see, I'm gonna demonstrate that clip over comb work right now, and like I said, hopefully helps you. This is like one of the last steps to this blend. It's gonna be that white 1.5 guard again. I'm gonna be putting it right back on my clipper, and I'm gonna be closing the lever. I'm gonna be going in that outward motion again and taking that last line I see on the upper blend. Always trying to conversate with your client, and honestly, every client will come back once you show your real true personality. I'm really blunt with my clients, and they always come back, honestly. As right now, I just showed you, I open the guard, the lever all the way open, and I'm going right into that blend, and I'm taking that last line out. So if you still see a line, as you can see right here, I'm pointing it out. Like I said, a lot of people won't see this, but we're barbers and we see everything. So I'm putting this one guard. I took that white guard off and putting it back to my one guard, and I'm opening it all the way. And I'm just gonna touch up that line. If it doesn't come out, I'm just gonna take down one lever down, not all the way into the middle, but just one lever down to that 1.5. And I'm just gonna take out that line. As you can see, I'm just showing you right now. I'm taking that lever down, and I'm gonna go right into that blend. I'm not gonna go too high, I'm not gonna go too low, but you can see where that line is. Use those corners and just blending right out. All right guys, right now we're gonna be going into the edge up. I'm not gonna be pushing his line back at all. As you can see, I'm gonna be showing you where I'm gonna be lining him up. You wanna brush it, you wanna comb his hair down slightly, and actually use those edges to kind of create that U shape as you see on his temple right now. I'm not going to push it back or anything. Go straight to where he's at. On his forehead, you want to comb his hair down, and also you leave it as natural as possible. You don't want to push his hairline back. As you can see, he has baby hairs. I'm going to be using that. A lot of people could use some color enhancements and doing all that. That's for pictures. My preference is pictures only or special occasions. But every day, a lot of my clients, they walk out with no color enhancements. I'm going to be going on to the right side right now. I'm going to be doing the same thing, but I'm showing you the fade right now. But I'm going to be going to the right side. I'm going to be doing the same exact thing. As you can see, I'm combing the hair down. I'm using the corners of my T-edgers or my skeletons. I'm going to be using those corners. Alright guys, we're coming to the end of the video. This is the last of the product right here. Hope you guys like it. The techniques I was showing you guys is what I use every day. From a taper to a fade, doesn't matter. Alright guys, that's the end of my first YouTube video. Hope you guys like, subscribe, comment below what you guys want to see next, and I'll bring you to my next YouTube video.